This is a Brooklyn-bound F express train. The next stop is...
I love reading about movies and learning about movies. There are two directors are really important to me. Alfred Hitchcock, because he made so many really entertaining movies that are also well written and well acted, and they're suspenseful. And the films of Billy Wilder, who made movies in practically every genre. He made great comedies, war movies, film noir, a lot of great love stories. He made so many movies that I saw at a very young age, like Some Like It Hot. That was, and has probably always been, my favorite comedy. If I had to pick one director, he'd probably be the one. Another filmmaker I really identify with is Woody Allen. He makes a lot of movies about New York. I feel like from an early age those were movies I understood because they were places I'd seen. Maybe the way that his characters talk is kind of like the way I talk or would write. So I think movies that are about the things I've experienced in New York City, that's probably the kind of movie I would make. Maybe a comedy, not necessarily, but something about the way that I've lived and the way that I've seen the world, especially in New York because that's my home. I would make feature films if I felt that I had something new to say, because sometimes when you watch a lot of movies and you read a lot, maybe you can be so influenced by them that you're just copying their style. I also want to focus on my writing because I love writing so much. If I wrote a film, or if I did any writing at all, because I do a lot of writing in general, it might depend on what kind of story I want to tell, because some of my work is autobiographical. Sometimes I write about things that have happened to me. Sometimes I write essays that aren't even trying to hide what I've gone through. They're just nonfiction essays. But in fiction that I've written, sometimes, even if I change character names or a few details, I try to make it clear that this is something I've experienced and I know how to tell those stories, so the audience doesn't have to work too much to figure it out. Movie is Lawrence of Arabia. I think it was at the Film Forum, and seeing it on a big screen was really, really amazing. So seeing it for the first time and seeing it with my mother, who introduced me to it, she told me about it. She told me she saw it when it first came out. Seeing it with her was really special too. My family has always had this love of movies and theater and the arts. My grandparents instilled a love of movies in my mom, well, my mother's parents, I mean. They taught her a lot about movies, and I think it really helped that my mother's uncle was a film editor in the early days of filmmaking. He had a lot of great stories for her that she passed on to me, and it also helped that my great uncle was an actor for a short time. He really enjoyed what he was doing. He really loved working with people on the different projects he did in movies and in theater. And my brother's an actor. He's always shown me how much he loves acting. He invites me to theater, so studying movies seemed like an obvious choice.